Hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that short opening there of The Rock with his signature move, the People's Elbow. And speaking of People's Elbow, that's the beer that I'm reviewing today. This is from New Sarum Brewery called the People's Elbow. And what this is a coconut hazy IPA. It's a ale brewed with coconut and lactose. It's 7.0 ABV. And I will say that this is my all time favorite beer. I've been to a lot of different breweries, microbreweries, and I will have to say that this is my all time favorite beer ever since it was released. Gosh, I can't even remember when he first released it, but the first time I tasted it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is good. And now, the one thing, again, this is in his Griffin series. So these are only usually released about once a year. And it's usually only available for, a short amount of time. And if he makes it where it's put in cans, then usually he'll also set aside some kegs. And I always try to reserve one of those so I can put it in my own kegerator so I have it here at home. So, but once in a while he'll do a specialty release, and then you're able to go to the tap room. You can get it in, a pint of it, or once in a while you're able to get a crowler uh, full, and which is this is a 32-ounce can, which is what I'm enjoying now because this is a older can that I've had for gosh quite a few years. Um, So I like to collect, especially the Griffin series cans, because they're all unique and different, and I just become a collector of them. So let's talk about the beer. The beer, as you can see, it's got that hazy look to it, you know, like kind of like a normal hazy IPA would be. Um, and the flavor of it, I will have to say, is it's a very well balanced. Um, I've had some beers where, they say that, it's a blackberry hazy IPA or, some other type of, whether it be a fruit or, whatever. It's either one extreme or the other. Either you drink, when you taste the beer, you're like, I thought this was supposed to have some type of blueberry or blackberry or some kind of flavor in it, and you don't taste it at all. Or there's the far other extreme where that's all you taste is the blueberry and you don't have a beer taste at all to it. This, I find that it's very well balanced. It has that, very subtle coconut taste to it, but also has that, I wouldn't say IPA taste because I'm not an IPA beer drinker. I don't care for it, but it had that slight hop taste to it. Not overbearing, not where it's bitter. I just find that this is a very well combined beer that it just has full of flavor, and you can't. How can I say? It's just very well balanced. So, speaking of that, I'm gonna take a sip here. Cheers. Ah, yes. Again, you get that coconut taste to it, but at the same time, it doesn't have that overbearing coconutty taste. And that's what I think I like about it. It's very subtle, uh, and then it doesn't have that over hoppy taste, like an IPA would. And I believe that's why this has become my favorite beer for, I don't know, again, ever since this first came out. And he has definitely turned me into at least drinking the hazy IPAs. Again, prior to this, I didn't like any type of IPA, but with his style that he does and the way he's able to bring flavors together and combine it and make it, you know, very smooth and subtle at times, but then it has sometimes like a little surprising taste, sometimes even on the back of your tongue. That's what I enjoy about these, these hazy IPAs that he's brought forth. So I know this is a little bit of a short video. I know the last one I covered, 4 different kinds of beer in the same caliber. They're all still pickle beers, but so trying to review 4 different ones of the same kind uh, made a little bit longer video. But I just wanted to put a quick video out there to let you know about my favorite beer that I enjoy when I have the opportunity to get it. Again, this is usually only a one-time year release that he does, and once in a while he'll do a specialty release. The one thing that I will say about this beer, apparently I'm not the only one that thinks this beer is incredible. I believe it was in May of 2022. This beer was entered into the World Cup of Beers in Colorado. And when uh, that competition, there was 84, I believe 84 breweries that entered this competition. This beer won the gold medal. So that tells you how good this beer is. So if you have an opportunity, get to New Salem Brewery. I can't guarantee you that this might be available at the time, but I believe if you get on their Facebook page, they'll put out a calendar of when certain beers are going to be released, and that's usually their Griffin series. So check them out. Get on the Facebook page. Instagram page is where they do their daily, you know, stuff to let you know, hey, what's going on at the brewery, what's being released at the brewery. So also, again, mark on your calendar, April 13th is going to be the 8th-year anniversary of the brewery. So there will be a big gathering. There's usually, again, I said before, there's going to be bands, food trucks. Uh, there's all kinds of games, cornhole. It's a fun time. So, and I'm hoping he'll have maybe some people's elbow out there because that's usually what I like to enjoy. So again, check out New Salem Brewery in Salisbury, North Carolina, and I'll check you next time. Dang, that's